Hi students, good morning and greetings of the day. Hope you are fine and taking good care of yourself. In this class, we are going to learn how to write an article on a given topic. We will discuss about the different steps involved in article writing and finally write an article on the given topic. The topic is rules are meant to be observed in spirit, not only in letter. You have to explain what you understand by this statement in 150 to 200 words. You have to describe how rules can be effectively implemented in the society and citizens can follow the rules in the true spirit. We will write this article using the process approach to writing. In this approach, there are different steps. The first step is the process. That is, you have to read and comprehend the given information. In the question, we have this information. You have to write an article on this information. Rules are meant to be observed in spirit, not only in letter. The step 2 of this process approach is brainstorming. You will first note down as many ideas about the given topic. Then you will arrange the ideas in a sequence. Okay, let's think of our topic. Rules are meant to be observed in spirit, not only in letter. We know that rules are instructions which allow us to do certain things or which prevent us from doing things. We know that rules are for our well-being. There are rules in your family. There are rules in your class set by your teacher. For example, if you want to ask your teacher a question during the class, what do you usually do? Do you politely raise your hand or do you simply shout out your question as soon as it enters your mind? You politely raise your hand because it is your teacher's rule. Can you imagine what it would be like if everyone could simply talk whenever they wanted during the class? What if everyone could do whatever they liked during the class? In that case, much learning would not take place. A classroom should have an orderly, peaceful environment. For that reason, the teacher has his or her rules. A classroom without any rules would be chaotic. Just like we have in our classroom, we have certain rules in our society, country, and world. And we have to follow them. We have to follow them not in the letter but in spirit. Our reason for observing the rules should not be the fear of the consequences of not following them. We must observe the spirit of the law. That is, we should be completely honest about it. Some ideas have been given for your reference. You may use any of the ideas given below or all of the ideas in your writing when you write your article. For example, when we talk about rule in the context of gender, we have anti-dowry laws, rules to protect women's rights, rules to protect infant girls, etc. Instead of enforcing the laws, all boys should be made aware that girls are equal to them and human beings like them. Being born as a man does not give him the right to demand dowry. So you also can write about rules in the context of environment. Instead of enforcing the law, that is against cutting trees, laws against cutting trees, or laws against poaching, pollution. Poaching means hunting. Then we also have anti-pollution rules. So people must understand all these rules are for the well-being of our environment. In that case, we don't have to enforce the law. All people will obey the law, obey the rules. They will obey the rules in the true spirit of the rules. Again, smoking in public. So you know that smoking in public will harm the health of others. If people understand this, they should follow the rule in the spirit of the law. Or following traffic rules. Following traffic rules also is for the well-being of everyone. So when you are writing, including these points, you can even add cartoons with fun facts. For example of a cartoon with a fun fact: parking in front of no parking sign. You can also think about value and self-discipline when you think about rules. So what is important is that we have to follow rules, we have to observe rules, but this observance should be in spirit, not in the letter. And our next step is outlining. That is, you have to create an outline of your article. You have to decide which ideas will go first and which ideas will go last, and what supporting evidences should be put there, and if there are any pictures, if any, where to put the pictures. These things you have to decide and you have to plan. And our next step is drafting. That is, here you are going to write the first draft, and here you don't give any importance to grammar and structure, you just give importance to the content, ideas. Forget about the language here. And next, after you make your first draft, you revise it. Revision of the first draft. Here, if any shortcomings are there, you have to improve the draft. And if you find any unnecessary ideas, you delete the ideas, or if you find any shortcoming, you can add more ideas and you try to improve your language here. And next is the proofreading stage. Here you have to proofread your draft. If any grammar errors are there, or improve the language, you can do it here. And the final step is the article writing. That is, here is your final draft. Write the final draft. After making all the corrections, you make your final draft. So when you write the article today, you have to follow all these steps. Your question, already I said the question in the beginning. Once more I will tell you the question. You have to write an article on the topic. Rules are meant to be observed in spirit, not only in letter. So following all these steps, first you have to read the question and comprehend the question. Then you will have to arrange the ideas. Write the ideas, whatever ideas come to your mind, you note down all the ideas, then arrange the ideas following all these steps, and finally after all the editing, you make the final draft. Now once more I read the question to you. This is the question. All of you read the question, then write the article. And two important things you have to remember while writing the article. You will have to write a topic, give a topic for your article, topic, then below the topic you will write name of the writer. These two things are important. Then remember to divide your article into different paragraphs. In the first paragraph you introduce the topic, then organize your ideas, and conclusion also should be there. So now let me read out the topic once more. Rules are meant to be observed in spirit, not only in letter. Explain what you understand by this statement. Write an article in about 150 to 200 words on how the rules can be effectively implemented in the society and citizens can follow the rules in the true spirit. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Happy learning. Thank you.